Here's something you don't see every day. Can you guess what it is? I've never seen one. Stick with me, guys. We will talk about it and reveal its identity. Hi gang, Rob here. It's the evening of 18 December 2014 and we've got a little guest blade from the Sharpening Bench tonight from my subscriber and sharpening customer Felix, and also my hookup for the Spyderco factory outlet sale. Have a couple videos about that coming up soon. Well, this thing, what is it? It's in Felix's collection and he thought it was unique and thought maybe we'd like to put it in front of the TheApostleP camera and talk about it a little bit. And oh, by the way, it needed a new edge, so it got one, wouldn't you say? Well, what is this? Is it an old Benchmade? Is it, kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Kind of an old Benchmade liner lock. Sort of medium traction G10, real simple standoff design, thin steel liners and fully nested little thin liner lock. Got an oval hole though. What is that? Well, it's not a Strider. Clip looks like a Spyderco clip, but the hole's not round. Well, let's turn it over. What? What does that say? There it is. Swamp Rat. S30V steel. USA. Yeah. Believe it or not, Busse Knives, maker of plain carbon, high carbon tool steel fixed blades, in its Swamp Rat line, which is sort of its mid-price line. You have your Busse knives, your Swamp Rat knives, the middle line, and then the Scrapyard line, which are the least expensive Busses. Under the Swamp Rat moniker, Busse produced, some years in the past, their one and only folding knife ever, the Swamp Rat Rat Trap. What it is a 3 15/16 inch blade, just a graceful drop point, mostly flat ground, just leaves about a 1/4 inch unground on the main bevel at the spine of the knife. 3.5 millimeter stock. As I said, nice svelte G10 handle, steel lined, 7/16 of an inch thick. The handle is 5 16 inches long, gives us a nice 9-inch overall length, and only 4.5 ounces for that nice broad S30V steel blade, 3.5 millimeters thick, 4.5 ounces. Thing weighs like nothing. Let's see about its balance. Look at that. Right in the finger groove. It's really good, guys. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Spyderco military. About the same weight. Very similar construction. Tip down carry only. Of course, this one does give us the option. Whoa! For lefty carry. I would say it's maybe not quite as slickly operating as a millie, but it's not bad. Can't tell what kind of washers are in it. I'm guessing they're like a Nylotron or a Teflon. They don't feel like phosphor bronze to me. Very Spyderco-like construction. You've got the lanyard tube creating some structure, some unshouldered standoffs, just a one stop pin that functions in the opened and closed positions. Super simple. Ergos on this knife. Pretty nice in the saber grip. Got a little swell sort of right where the middle finger goes. We have some jimping on the spine, but it's basically unusable. It's below the level of the scales. Saber grip really comfortable. Hammer grip really comfortable. Reverse grip, good. really good. How about our draw cut? Oh yeah, just nothing bad here. Nothing bad at all. No blade play side to side. Nothing up and down. Got about, what, 30% engagement. Pretty steep lock face in the tang. Boy, I got some oil going on. Excuse me while I wipe. There, that's better. Kind of a thin liner lock, sort of standard for its era. Kind of before the era of overbuilt tactical folders. When a tactical folder still had to be a knife. Deployment's pretty good. Don't know if I can... not quite enough detent for a good Spidey flick, but with some practice, it'll be there. Centering, pretty good. This one might be set up just a tick tight. Blade kind of favors the lock bar side. We could probably improve that action by removing that pocket clip and giving that screw a turn. Pretty cool knife, I think. And very rare. Not in production anymore. And as I said, the only folder ever made by Busse. Check out these grinds. They're good. Very symmetrical. One issue, gee, imagine that. An issue with the sharpening choil on the TheApostleP channel. You can see that it's got a nice large sharpening notch now. It had one about the left half of that notch, and then the plunge grind finished, and then the cutting edge started. Where I have it now, the cutting edge starts about exactly where it did, but I opened up that notch so we can get that nice straight, flat, sharp edge all the way to the back, like it ought to be. Pretty cool, huh? Well, how did we do at the bench? Let's see. Try some slices. Yeah. Yeah, that works. How about see if we'll push cut? Pretty good. Nice S-curve. That came out pretty nice. Just an observation while sharpening the rat trap. It did seem like Busse ran their S30V a little softer than I'm used to seeing. And Felix, you'll have to keep in touch and let us know how this edge sticks around. It's sharpened at 16 degrees per side on the secondary bevel, and then 20 degree micro. Pretty cool. It's going to be on its way home to Colorado now. Where I'm sure it will be put to good use once again. Just thought you all would like to see that while it was here. And Felix wanted you to see it. I was really glad to have it. Never knew it existed. Quite a credible offering in the sort of lightweight tactical class for its time. Do I like it as well as a Millie? Well, probably not. It's a real good knife though. That's all for tonight, my friends. Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, the Word and Felix's swamp rat trap are sharp.